Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Game 2 of this best of 3 between Midderfeeder and Final Tribe. We have the draft underway. I know some people like to start in the middle of the draft, but I refuse, Trent. When this is in LAN, I will make sure
Thank you.
that no matter what, the draft will be shown right away. I don't want to wait. The draft is very important for Captain's Draft.
Draft is my favorite part of every game. It's important in every game, buddy. It's
Thank
the
you.
best. Yeah.
Good. Well, I think
draft,
the difference, though, is in Captain's mode, it's much longer, right? And I would say it's actually less important than Captain's Draft.
well, yeah, definitely. I mean, still very important, but yeah, right. Doesn't really hold a candle to the importance of Captain's Draft. You got to get in there. You got to look at these top picks. We got Broodmother. We got Ancient Apparition versus Necrophos and Death Prophet and things like that. So you got to consider those in terms of counter picks. What about our pairings this game? We have Chaos Knight plus AA. That would be huge. Undying's in again. Slardar's in again. Axe is in again.
Just throwing it out there again. Even though
Where's Morphling?
Exactly. Where the fuck is Morphling, dude? It's a bug. It has to be.
Know. No, you're just wrong, buddy. Just
Has
like you
anybody
banning
watching
Invoker.
ever seen Morphling? Ever. And keep in mind, it might be like a bug from when they fixed him, right? Maybe he was available right away, but now he's not. I mean, what are the chances, dude?
I mean,
Is it like a 33%
surely there's some
chance?
other hero you can just think of that you haven't seen yet.
No.
What about Io?
We've seen Io.
Have you seen Phoenix?
Yeah. Okay, Io, I lied. I haven't seen him either.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, that's a bug too. Wait, what are the chances that a hero shows up though?
Well, it depends on
It's
what their thing is, what their attribute
yeah,
is.
but you can kind of round it up, right? So 9 heroes out of what's 1/3 of 120? That's 40. So there's a 25% chance roughly for a hero to show up every game. Morphling, there's a 0% chance. Io, there's like we saw him like earlier in the tournament, not this region though.
No, because you only have well, whatever. You have a 9 and like 37 chance as a strength or agi hero. This is 37 of each, and there's only
Right.
9 of them picked. So
That's 25% ish.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My NA math is actually pretty accurate.
Not bad.
Yeah.
So Earth Spirit gets picked up by Midor Feed. That's probably a Weehaw Earth Spirit hype. I would think AA plus something here. But they're taking the Slardar and the Disruptor.
Wow-wee. Okay. You know, normally I would say for mid or feed, oh my goodness, Invoker is there for Weehaw, but he's the position 4. Of course, Cancel does play it as well.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Weehaw is just on another level, you know?
Dude, all the strength heroes are gone. And especially when Cinderin takes his Undying Huh. No, I don't know. Cinderin is going to play either AA. Do you think he takes Shadow Demon so he can disrupt people during the Static Storm, maybe? Disrupt the Disruptor, perhaps?
I don't know what to think anymore, but this is definitely a Weehaw Earth Spirit, like we said, so it's a little bit more clear cut, right? As opposed to the last game where Weehaw was playing Dazzle randomly, right?
Yeah.
So who did you say that you would like to see?
Ancient Apparition or Disruptor. Or Shadow Demon, sorry. Keep thinking
Ancient
of it as Disruption.
Apparition or Shadow Demon.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not
DM's
many to
also
choose from,
feasible,
right?
to be honest. I'm
Yeah,
down
I was
with the
thinking
CM.
that too. I mean, there's literally 3 support heroes left, so.
Well, there's also support Wind Ranger, position 5. We've seen quite a bit.
And Undying, technically. I don't know if you want to double. I would say normally double melee, not great, but with an Earth Spirit, it feels a little bit different. And we'll see. It would be a bounty hunter. Wow. Is this a core? I think this is a core.
Nah, it's going to be 2 supports, I think.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. Silencer picked.
Oh, I didn't even see Silencer. Okay, never mind then. Well, this could be Tomato Silencer. Ooh, man.
Did you not see the offlane bounty hunter recently?
No, I've seen a couple of them. It's true.
I don't know if it's good, but it's technically a thing.
10 seconds.
Yeah, it's not bad. You have to be really high kill kind of game, right? Who else pairs well? I mean, you could theoretically... Slark, I guess, would be pretty cool, right? You just get a bunch of like track kills going, and you just go mega aggressive after the Shadow Blade.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like Phantom Lancer this game. Oh, Okay, Troll. Very early Troll, actually. Into Doombringer. So they have a good aura with Doom, in theory. They have good push with Troll. And I assume Slaughter is the... Well, actually, Doom or Slaughter could each switch roles, right? 3 or 4, kind of interchangeable, depending on what preferences are like.
That's
But
upset we didn't
Silencer, I
go to the
assume, is mid.
factorials. They are right, though. We didn't actually go into the, 1 and 36 and 35. It
Guys,
is
you have to
true.
understand.
They're
It's
right.
It's been. Let me see how many years. What year is it? 2017. And I graduated college at 2008, and I only took math my first year. It's been 13 or 14 years since I've taken a math class. So
Yeah, but I mean, come on.
A
now.
lot is
Our
lost.
basic logic. But, I'm just too excited about the draft because
Phantom
PL.
Lancer. Yes,
This would have
I
been my
called it.
pick after Slark, I think. Much better against the Doom, too, than a Slark would be. That can be a little bit troublesome. And they banned out the CK themselves, so maybe they're kind of considering that there was relatively weak illusion clear in this pool, and they wanted to maybe sneak the PL a little bit later. So probably a mid-hero left for Final Try, but it could be mid-troll, depending on what mid or feed pick here. So they're in a good spot for the last counter pick.
Right. I
They
mean,
also have the
Era loves this hero. I know that for a fact. Like, whether he goes mid or not is the question, right? He's definitely playing that hero. I'd be shocked otherwise. Wow.
That's probably mid for cancel.
Wow. All right. I'll believe it when I see it, my friends. Slack's usually anything he says, I think the opposite is true most of the time. But he's really convinced me about Windrunner. He really has. This hero's win rate is just atrocious.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, but now there's the Javelin build.
Yeah,
By
that's
javelins.
true. So you get 4 javelins. How much damage do they do? The pure damage?
100, 25%
Or is it
chance.
magic?
You're
100, really? It can't be pure, can it? I think it's
Maybe it is,
100
but
magical,
I'll
and
check.
then MKB is 60 pure.
Because they changed it.
Something like that. All right, Necro's going to be the last pick here. And
100
of course,
Bonus
100
damage.
bonus. Oh, so it's not even magic. So it's physical.
Well, I'll double check.
That's fine. So typically when you look at this lineup, you're like, oh, Phantom Lance is just
It
going
is
to get
magical.
a Diffusal Blade. See, I'm always right. Diffusal Blade to
didn't change.
counteract the Haxorin Ghost Shroud, but that doesn't work anymore, my friends. You will have to buy a Nullifier for that to work. So Necro could be quite strong here. Quite strong indeed.
For some reason I thought it changed from magical, but I guess I'm wrong.
So I'm assuming I'm right? It's 100
Oh,
magical
you know why?
damage.
It's because of the friggin'. It's because of now MKB is pure damage.
That's what I
but-
said.
Yeah, but now the javelins aren't. That's just so weird. Like, why aren't the javelins pure damage too?
Because
They're the
it's
things that make the MKB.
too good. I don't know.
It's a little.
You have to
Come
have
on, guys.
benefits. You have to have a lot of benefits when you upgrade an item. Trent
It's
Packs
true.
at Twitter.com.
Balance doesn't need to make sense. I agree. Just needs to be balanced.
It also needs to fit the lore. Very important to fit the lore.
No, that's no.
Yep, Cinderin already out to a Cinderin's playing. What?
What is
Okay.
happening?
I don't understand, dude. Kezu's
Weehaw,
playing the
what
bounty hunter,
happened?
so I was right about that. Weehaw is he's playing position 5 now. I don't understand. All right, I don't want to flame. Weehaw's like the best Earth Spear in the world, dude, with Jerax. Like, that is shocking to me. But we'll see. It would make sense if they're actually playing on each other's names. They're just switching it up to I don't know, dude. This is weird.
Yeah.
So something that a lot of people don't know
Maybe
about
it's an
Weehaw.
experiment to see if people will just always make fun of Cinderin no matter what. he's
Yeah,
gotten
man.
tired of it.
Weehaw is he's a very interesting.
God, Silencer highlights like 7 clips all over Reddit. Cinderin's like, never.
Very flashy player. But yeah, Weehaw's he's an interesting character. His personality is unlike any that I've encountered throughout my years in the scene. And he is not against sacrificing himself for the team. That's like his ego is he doesn't really have one, I want to say. And not in the traditional sense at least. So I could see this. Like, it doesn't make sense, but I could see it. Like, I think it's sometimes to his detriment not having the ego, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe he doesn't go as like in on stuff or something. Doesn't have the cocky confidence that you
Like,
sometimes want.
anytime like a loss has happened, he blames himself, like, openly, which is a double-edged sword, right? It can be good, it can be bad. Well,
Tezu grabs the wave up top.
Ooh, we're going to have a gank here right off the bat. Synderen hiding in the trees as the Earth Spirit cancel with the level 1 power shot, and Handskin. Oh, they're going to run right into Synderen. They see him. Synderen. This is actually going to be 2 mid-er feeds benefit here. Scouting it out and only taking a couple right clicks as a result.
Yep. So I've been singing the praises of Bounty Hunter lately, saying this is the next big hero. But I don't know how that's going to work in a core role. Who can take over for him? I guess Earth Spirit can get a lot of experience this way. Silencer can too, so we're just going to accelerate him a lot. Okay, actually, I'm down with this. Because theoretically, Weehaw should be getting a lot of gold this game. If the Bounty Hunter is able to start rotating around the map and setting up kills with the Earth Spirit, then you would think that means there should be like some extra farm around for Wee.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it. Doom in the meantime.
We'll
we'll see. Synderen misses the roll, and Giannis and Fan will get out as a result.
Name's Wee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why it was so hilarious.
Cancel. He has Wind Run available. He's going to go the opposite direction. Lescu does have Glimpse, though. Trying to hold on to this Wind Run as long as possible. He's actually wasting a lot of time. And even with a Glimpse, this is going to be kind of a difficult kill. Although they have Crush. And there's the winner. He actually needs to go the opposite direction. It does not last very long, though, at level 1. And they'll find the kill. A 3-second... That did not feel like 3 seconds.
The Wind Run?
Yeah, that felt like a second and a half.
A lot of it.
True. All right. Well, First Blood goes the way of Final Tribe. Off to a good start.
Besides, it's a good thing they didn't pick Invoker. I mean, look how much pressure the Wind Ranger's getting. Imagine if this was an Invoker.
Yeah.
Getting destroyed.
Definitely true. Kezu takes the bounty. Looking for perhaps the other one, but will not get it. Will instead harass the crap out of this Disruptor.
Oh, this poor guy.
At half HP right now.
He's got no mana.
Oh, Haxman is here, though.
He plays a sentry, and now Kezu knows the sentry's there.
Yeah.
This Haxman just attacked him.
So Kezu having a much better start this game. I mean, it helps that you're invisible in a lane that has only gotten the second member there now. But regardless, he'll be happy with this for sure. Level 1 Doom still, by the way. I didn't realize that. Nice to jump in there from Synderen. Handskin's here. Only has Crush, no sprint to catch up.
You know,
2 level 1s.
All these heroes that can pull the wave also get a pretty big buff now, right? Because they rechanged all the experience stuff where you can actually get level 1 from the or level 2 from the first wave. So having like a Bat Rider or Bounty Hunter, like compared to the Omni-Knight, you know, couldn't really grab the wave very easily and run it back. So handy stuff here.
Of course, he's not going to... He has 10 and 1 CS, actually, so not too shabby overall. In the mid lane, though, 11 and 3 CS versus the Troll sitting at 13 and 3, so quite even despite getting killed here early on for cancel.
In terms of changes, Era should also, you know, he's quite nerfed compared to before. There's no more Poor Man's Shield. So all these melee mids have a harder time. Era was really ready for that. You could tell by the way he was moving, like...
Yeah.
Completely
and there's a wraparound coming as well for Final Tribe. Lescu's here. Has the Glimpse, Thunderstrike as well. Hanskin still only level 1. Really needs 1 creep experience here to get that sprint, which would help him out a lot. But the Crush is there. Synderen Glimpse back and will fall.
And it's only level 1 on the power shot too, so... Alright, now he's level 4. So 300 HP. It does a lot of damage now early. Does 260. Here's going to be a bit careful.
Oh, Kezu. He's going for the other rune again. Will he get the Crush off? Nope. So Kezu again. This time taking both runes this time around. Always handy for the offlaner to get those. Yeah, I don't know about this winner. I'm going to be skeptical, but I want to see it work because that hero has just been in the dumpster for far too long. And as far as the changes, like any major changes, I mean, we kind of briefly talked about it, but like a lot of the changes to talents.
She can move with her Focus Fire now, right? That's a pretty major change. So
Yeah,
he walks around,
so.
but they reduced the attack speed by quite a bit, so it's down to the 350 instead of 500. It's so weird how much this hero has changed since I've started playing Dota. Like, remember when her and Mirana were like the comparison?
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? They were like the same hero. Considered by
Yeah,
everyone.
there's the jump in from Cinderin, applying a little pressure to the Era, but again, the two supports are here. This feels like a repeat, as Cinderin will likely fall again. Gets a nice stun, but down he goes again. Does require 2 extra heroes in this mid lane, though. So, like we talked about, Kezu is going to be fine with this. Create a lot of space for himself, and Tomato right now with the CS lead, 34-12. Top lane, though, Kezu getting chased. Hanskin has the crush. Do they have vision? Did they dust him or something? Yes, they did. Into a Reaper Scythe. He will go down. Only 25-second cooldown, though. Or timer, I should say. But you're right. The Windrunner, it's like they didn't... they don't know how to change her. They keep changing her like to become this really weird hero. Speaking of her, she'll be caught out again and brought down again. 5-0 lead for Final Tribe.
Yeah, this is with the double null build too. You're like expecting her to kind of be dominating and trying to bully out this Troll Warlord, but she's not even being given the chance. All this harassment. And now Kezu comes mid, so are they going to try and set something up here with a power shot? Looks like that's the plan here. But
Still
Era...
level 5 right now.
Oh, Weehaw takes the bottom rune. That's huge because Era's been surviving off of those. So this should be their kill mid.
Yeah, the power shot hits. Era gets off the whirling axes. Will get the evasion as a result, but Kezu able to keep up long enough, and the TP's actually canceled here. As Cinder's going to leech some XP top. So this is kind of what you were talking about. So Kezu gets to a point where he can start roaming around. Obviously, we were thinking that would be level 6, which he hits now.
Yeah.
And he just runs around now, right? He becomes kind of your position 4, I assume.
Yeah, and then you give this top lane to someone. In this case, it's Cinderin. So this will help him get to 6, and then he can help the Bounty Hunter quite a bit more as well. But I don't know what else Bounty can accomplish. Bottom is not the easiest lane. So I'm not too sure what his next goal will be. He can't really solo kill. Well, I don't know if he can solo kill with his current build. I don't think you can solo kill with 2-point Shadow Walk. I think you need like 3-point Shuriken right now instead, if you want to be really aggressive. But
cancel.
They're on the Doom now. All right, yeah, they can get this. Bottom lane, Jonas is dead. Very nice.
I caught it, technically. Sorry, I was looking mid
I
for a
gave you
second
so
here.
much leave.
I know.
What's wrong with you?
I'm preoccupied, you know. I got a lot of things to do. Trent Pax.
At twitter.com.
At top lane, level 3 right now. Cinderin still leeching with level 4 at the moment. So, again, I'm just going to reiterate the reason that we're confused by Cinderin playing... Well, first of all, I am confused because Weeha's the best spirit in the game. And I know Cinderin hates this hero. At least he used to. Maybe it's changed by now. Cinderin, able to get the stun off. Has the roll available. Does he have a stone? Yes, he does. But it'll be blocked here from Anskin. Nicely done. And the Reaper Scythe is there. Not enough to actually get the kill, but they'll find it shortly thereafter. And it looks like Tomato's going to be going Diffusal Blade. First off, what a shocker. Shocking development here. Oh, they're going to turn things around here onto Giannis and Fan. He does not feel tanky at all right now. But he does have the Scorched Earth available. He can take another Phantom Lance here. Spirit Lance, I should say. Kezu, he has track. Can they commit to this is the question. They have 3 more heroes here, though. And the Dust available. The glimpse into the Doom. Kezu's in a lot of trouble. Looks like he's going to fall one way or the other. Will he be able to get the deny? No, not this time for Weehaw. Tomato able to clean up the Disruptor. 3v2 now as Era comes in play. He's going to attempt to take out Weehaw. That's a track kill, actually, onto the Doombringer. Yeah, as Weehaw will eventually be taken out. So lots of trades left and right. But again, we talked. It's weird to see track kills come out so early, right? That's kind of a cool thing to see.
Yeah, and that's a lot of gold because it's a flat bonus-based thing. So this early on in the game is just going to be even more impactful.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's not that great for allies, right? It's like bonus gold for allies 40. It's like, oh, okay.
Haxorn is 1,200 above everybody else, by the way. Never mind. He is 400 above Phantom Lancer. What happened there? I think he just got something delivered, that's why.
Yeah, some weird things can happen with like backpacks and all kinds of stuff and deliveries. So cancel eyeing up the Maelstrom then. This is the other thing with Wind Ranger. No one knows what the hell to build.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's javelins being bought. There's Maelstroms being bought. There's blinks and eggs and Maelstrom is like the ultimate middle ground item on this hero. You buy a Maelstrom, so you have a little bit of stuff to farm, and then you're like, okay, do we need initiation? Do I have to buy a blink? You go blink after. If you're like, all right, are we snowballing? Are we owning hard enough? Can I just go straight Ags? And then you have a good damage thing for your Ags. But with it being middle grounded and not committing to anything, I don't know. It doesn't feel that strong in itself.
In mid lane, a lot of damage coming through for Cancel. He's going to pop that focus fire, but the sprint is pretty damn good at level 2. Lescue's going to get a nice thunder strike off here as there's a track onto Doom. Don't think they have enough damage to actually take him out. Cancel able to get outside the kinetic field. Glimpse is back again, though. Cancel on the other way. Has a TP, but there is absolutely no... You are surrounded by 4 heroes, my friend. And he will drop to the deck.
This is like Final Tribe has had a lot of these kind of fights over the past 2 games. They're very good at just like making a call and just bunching, and everyone comes. Now, maybe, you know, they're up 5 kills and they're only up 1k. So perhaps it's like they're committing a lot to these things, and they even have a tower advantage too, right? Yeah, because Radiant haven't even gotten a tower yet. So overall, they're not ahead by a lot at all.
Oh, there was a kill.
Didn't even
Okay.
need the ulti.
Not even in the right lane. Great. Kezu, though, scouting things out. Something I wanted to bring about Windrunner, by the way, in the last patch. I remember looking at the numbers at some point. When Windrunner was played as a core, meaning like the middle, in all likelihood, 25% win rate. Okay.
In pro games?
In pro games.
Yeah.
And that's with, I don't know how many games we're talking about here. It wasn't like 50 or anything, but maybe like 20 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then as support, 45% win rate.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Puppy and a couple other people were playing as 4. I can't recall at the moment, but I want it to be good. And it got better because of the, like Pablo and people, but...
Oh, the static storm into kinetic field. Isn't going to buy enough time for Lescue to get away.
Oh,
the global
global
silence comes
mid-too?
in, though. Cinderin on the run. Looks like Kezu will actually be hit by the dust. If they can get away with just that, that'll be fine. But it's a 1-for-1 right now. It looks like Disruptor fell on the backside here.
That track bonus speed, it's saving him.
And he's
Get out
going to be
because
good
of
to
it.
go. Tomato TP's top. And he should be finishing his Diffusal Blade here any second. Another
He's
couple
dodging
hundred to
all
go.
of those rotations. Like he has a ward over all that, so he knows there's a bunch of heroes down here. Just wants to get out. Kezu might end up tanking it here just by trying to farm it up.
Well, he'll spot them now, though. And more TPs coming in, this time from Cinderin. You know, there is a... Oh,
That dust hit him.
Kezu. Yeah, dust is there. And nice stun from Cinderin, but I don't think it's going to be enough to save Kezu's life. Something we didn't really mention, Doom can eat that creep that purges. It actually purges, right? It
Yeah.
spells, I should say. That's something to potentially take off track, right?
It
Does that
doesn't
work on allies?
On allies.
It does not work on allies.
I don't think so.
Actually, I think you're right.
You always make me question myself.
No, I think you're right on this one. Normally, I would be headstrong and just say I'm right, but I think you're right, actually.
Oh no,
So I was questioning that myself.
I am wrong. Banisher can hit allies. It definitely can. I can like picture games where I've done it.
All right, so I'm right. Even though I thought I was wrong. Mid lane. Lescue is here. He has Static Storm available. Looks like it's going to be a tier 1 for a tier 1 on each respective top and bottom. This is going to be a big fight, though. Cinderin, he's going to get caught off. There's the Doom from Giannis and Fan. You have to think that they'll find this kill one way or the other. Cinderin resigned to his death. Crush is used. Oh, no deny here from Weehaw. He always tries. He always tries, the little guy. Much harder as a position 5, though, that's for sure.
Tower definitely looks to be in trouble, though. I highly doubt they're going to be able to save this one. I guess Tomato could theoretically make a rotation. He has the TP. He has that Diffusal Blade. He's pretty scary, so... The tracks are there. They'll drive them back, and they're not going to fully commit. Troll's not rotating in. He's happy down bottom. He's currently eyeing up a Battle Fury. I don't know if that'll be his choice. He isn't committed to anything. And he's sitting at like 3k gold, so I don't think he's quite sure either.
Who's this? You're talking about the Troll?
Troll.
Era?
I think
Yeah,
for
Battle
the
Fury,
PL,
wow.
it's like there's minor additional benefits, right? Because you're cleaving through the illusions, so... Let's see if he does it. He's in. We're Battle Furying.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Battle Fury on this hero before. I would
not
actually
very
say
common.
you would normally see a Maelstrom before Battle Fury, because it would work on range as well.
Get hype.
Very interesting. All right, I'm up for it. I like seeing new things. Era has always been this guy that ends up kind of starting these trends from time to time, and at least historically speaking. Sometimes, of course, that is not the case, and he just gets really bad items.
Most of the trends that seem set are downward slopes on a team's win rate. Hey, sorry.
Nice
That was
one.
rude. Sorry,
That was
Aaron.
great. Maelstrom now. All right. So cancel has a little bit of DPS to work with now. Do you still go Ags on this hero in this position?
Are we talking about cancel?
Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe a blink first. I mean, I assume it's just a very
their
similar build to what we're
initiation's
used to
pretty
seeing.
weak. I would rather he. I don't know. It's so
Oh,
hard.
hand skin. Oh, he barely gets the kill, actually. Tomato. The last millisecond needed there to finish him off, as the TP is also canceled. I believe it was Les Q that attempted to do so. Mid lane, though.
There's definitely a shackle here off that range creep if he wants it.
Yeah, he could
But-
try.
It doesn't look like they're going to go for it, and he's backing off. He's eyeing up a Lincoln's. Very good this game. Lots of stuff to cancel, so... Cancel, happy to cancel spells with his Lincolns. But that's a long way away, and you farm pretty slow. He's going to need a lot of track gold. He needs to be involved in these fights. This game feels like it's a lot of it on Kezu and Cinderin to initiate good fights for them, and then have the cleanup track gold fall onto Tomato and cancel.
Mm-hmm.
Easier said than done.
Well, Tomato's going to go to town on this tier 2 tower. It is fortified, though, so you have to expect a potential defense coming in here for the final tribe. Handskin level 7 now. Can't quite be speedy in the river yet. Needs the level 4 on sprint. He gets silenced up. Nicely done. Global silence, though, used as Tomato attempting to get out. Nope. He will get crushed. Doesn't have Doppelganger as well, so that is a dead Phantom Lancer. As the TP supports come in, Haxron, he can buy his relic now. He's going to be dealing a lot of damage here pretty shortly. Win run, though.
Nice grab.
Cancel. Oh, the Doom. The Doom is there. This is not going to be worth it if he falls. And
Yeah, they might even get the scythe on him here. Well, he's doing the
he-
dance to his people here. I don't know. Still a long way
yeah,
to go.
and goodbye for 66 seconds,
Oh,
my friend.
It's so poor. Oh,
Yeah, he's quite poor.
now we can't farm for a minute. Oh, that hurts me inside. Top lane.
Yeah, top lane. We got a stun
I think
here
you can
into
do
a
anything
track.
with ulti.
Magnetize with the Shuriken. If they can get a couple more stacks of this Magnetize, maybe. But Eris really fast. He is very, very fast. Oh, they're going to find Kezu. Nope, they didn't get the amplified damage off there. Era,
Might get
though,
him.
looks like he's actually going to finally drop here. It takes forever, but a kill is a kill at the end of the day. It'll cost Cinder in his life, but well worth it.
Wow.
Kezu
I really
needs
thought
to go
the
in
TP
biz.
rotations would save him.
Yeah, not able to get the corrosive haze off, so Kezu will be fine. Yeah, I thought for sure he was gone.
Mid lane.
That's a lot
Oof.
of damage coming out.
PL just absolutely destroyed Necrophos.
Hey, remember when Windrunner died? She's still dead.
Yeah. Yeah. You just click that little icon. Oh, yeah, right up here. You know. Oh,
Good.
sad.
Giannis and Fan will be going for a Midas, by the way. Wants
Will
to take
he?
this into the late game, yes. So a
And,
Midas,
his talent is at 15 now.
exactly. I think that actually changes him to build Midas every game, in all honesty. You used to see Midas back in the day, not so much since the level 10 talent was introduced, because it just felt almost like overkill.
Yeah.
But now with that extra experience, you kind of have to hit 15, then you can really take off.
And you're rich as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Does have the drums to work with right now. See how early they want to take Roche. Troll and Slardar pretty much will take that out within 15, 20 seconds at this stage of the game, most likely. And the problem for mid or feed, they don't really have anything to take out Roche themselves.
Yeah. Everything about this game just going later feels A-okay if I'm Dire.
Yeah.
They have one hero that I'm really scared of, the PL on the Radiant, and I have a Necrophos. So I'm just going to scythe them every time. That's my goal. And I'm going to be happy with that. That's what it feels like. So if I'm going late as the Radiant, I don't feel very confident. Yes, Wind Ranger needs a lot of items, so it's in that sense it's like nice, more items. Wind Ranger, she does tons of damage, but as you said, they don't really have good control over the Roche Pit. Their push is not amazing. It's basically going to be Ags, Wind Ranger hitting towers. And,
Yeah, I think, and again, we haven't seen enough Windrunner in this patch to really get a good foothold of what to expect, but just historically speaking, based on past patches, her real issue, even if she gets really good farm early on, she kind of relies on getting these double hero shackles towards the end of the game, which
Yeah.
are pretty hard to accomplish.
Or triple hero shackles.
Yeah, that I saw that talent. I'm like, lol. Can't even get two half the time, for God's sake. Is they're going to jump in onto Handskin. Looks to be a kill one way or the other. He will be ticking down slowly. Actually, maybe live through this. No, one more Magnetize will be applied. Again, Cinder will trade his life, but they'll be happy with that because, again, one-for-one trades with track kills are well worth it for the Bounty Hunter team.
But they're not getting objectives. They ain't doing shit. And if they're not getting objectives, they're just going to lose. So, no. I disagree.
Well, PL... Do you think PL's ready to fight?
Yes. I mean, they could definitely take some engagements, but... Well, I mean, I don't know. He's ready to fight if they can find good engagements, but they're not finding... They're finding little pickoffs on supports. They're not finding fights with, like, a Wind Ranger and... PL can't 1v5, but they're not putting him in a position where he can team fight.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just... And now we have a Radiance on the Necrophos, too. So all those illusions now have the Mischance, the Battle Fury, to help deal with the illusions in general.
Time to get MKB on Tomato. Easy.
Not bad. It's a lot better than it used to be now with the attack speed.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, they're going to jump in onto Cinder in here in the mid lane. TP is canceled and a tier 1's dead.
And that might be Roche. I mean, they have a Slayer there, so...
No battle chance right now, but that doesn't really matter right now. Corrosive Haze coming off cooldown
They
in a
even have
second.
the Alpha Aura, too.
And boom. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's nice. Oh, they're actually going to back up. So, feeling that perhaps mid or feed will be interested in
Dude,
applying
if I'm
some
the
pressure
Radiant,
here.
I would try and take this so fast. Please. We're
While
going to
the
lose.
Corrosive Haze is still on.
Yeah, no. Obviously, the spade's too quick. And... All right, they're just smoking up and maybe going back in. Looks like they want one pick.
Yeah, they're going to smoke up and... Well, Kezu is here.
They have a scan. They're going to know. Well,
Ooh,
they
he's-
also are smoked, so...
Oh, there's
Oh, they're
the...
perfectly predicting
The
this.
scan is here from, it looks like midder.
Dust
Feed.
mist.
Dust is popped. Here comes the Shuriken. Nice global silence. There's the Shackle. They're going to be able to find the hand skin pretty easily. Necrophos looks to be next on the list. He gets silenced up as well. Static Storm, but no kinetic field combinations. I can just walk right out of that. Cinder and gets off the Magnetize. Only one proc, though. Not going to do a whole lot of damage here, but they run into another stone, so it will be reapplied. Shuriken comes out again, bouncing to two heroes. Les Q taking some damage from the Spirit Lance. They're all mana drained horribly. Is
Power
it Doom?
shots, though.
All right. Doom up. What did he doom? He just doomed something, like an illusion, I guess. As Giannis and fans down next on the list, and these trackers are going to get out of control if they're not careful. Necrophos pops the Ghost Shroud, but Shackle Shots is up in 3 seconds. This has to be a kill. And indeed it is. There's the Shackle to ensure. I'd have to look back and see what he doomed, but he definitely used Doom, and it was definitely not on a hero.
Man, what a great fight for them, though. Just those illusions, it destroyed all their mana. And I thought Disruptor had turned that fight around. I thought it was going to be a complete win for the Dire. You know, Synderen went down. They were on the chase, but just a little bit too aggressive overextensions. They weren't all like stunning and focusing down one target at a time, and then it just got a bit too chaotic for them.
Yeah, and with that, I mean, Tomato had his Manta style, now has a little bit more gold, and he will be going for Nullifier, which is going to be amazing against the Ghost Shroud of Necrophos. You can actually just destroy him, mute his items. How does that actually work with... It's not a break of items. It's a... You just can't cast items, so that's not going to do anything for Necro.
Sorry, for the Nullifier we're talking about?
Yeah. So muting items, you just can't activate them, but they still work.
Right. Yeah, they still do their thing.
So BKBs for the eventual Troll Warlord will be good, but mostly for the Ghost Shroud, I feel like. That could be a kill pretty much all the time here. For
Imagine
Tomato as
Nullifier
Disruptor.
like turned off butterflies. That would be helpful.
Yeah, a little bit.
But not the case.
I hear Battle Trance Era. I mean, we saw this last game on his Marana. Very good at split pushing.
Leslie
one's-
run
no
down
one's
by
coming.
these illusions. Oh my, he died! He actually died!
Oh my
Team!
You made me miss it.
Hello?
You made me miss it, Troll Warlord, though. Shackle will not connect, but there's the Magnetize, and now Era looks to be dead. So finally getting punished for his split pushing, which we were waiting for last game, but of course, he was playing Marana. You have some escape mechanism. In fact, you have 3, not including his ult. Troll Warlord, not so much.
Yeah, not until his BKB. His BKB is free this game, though. So, won't be anything to cancel him then. God, that Disruptor, that was so funny. I think he just kind of forgot about track and how the illusions would just keep like chasing uphill and stuff, so he kept like turning at times where it was just too dangerous, and Well, no one on his team was helping him either. There were like people to heal him nearby. There were stuns nearby, but there was no help.
I mean, sometimes
got
you underestimate the power of these illusions, you know?
Yeah.
The diffusal.
I think he
Good
wanted to for the HP, but then the diffusal then did like more damage.
All right, Haxter, and you are in a lot of trouble, my friend. He gets tracked, he gets silenced, but there's a nice crush by Handskin. Global silence to follow. Here's the Spirit Lance. Ghost Shroud's still available if he can get it off in time. Not to be this time around, as Haxter again falls. Ever since he picked up that Radiance, it's typically you'll see them just start to snowball out of control in a lot of cases, but this time he's just been dying.
They're gonna get the Roche here. PL much better at this these days. They have the cancel ulti. Will they use it is the question, and they will. So, good way for them to actually do Roche quickly.
I believe Lincoln's is on the way now for cancel. Finally able to finish that up. Give him some nice survivability. Probably will not get doomed any longer.
And now he's thinking about that blink eggs.
Doom is going for Solar Crest. I thought that might be a halberd to take off Lincoln's potentially, but that is a negative.
Yeah, I would like that actually. To look for an ability or something.
Well, Era, he's back in the bot lane again, and I
Oh.
think he's going to get this tower this time around. Or not.
I
Never
was
mind.
wondering why Jonas was holding his Devour for so long, but it was because he was level 14 and like 1 experience point, so he was just waiting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got to get that gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the time when Doom will start to get a lot more farm. Of course, you have to give him a little bit more time to actually make use of it.
If he gets things like Lotus Orb and stuff, though, I feel like that could really help the Necrophos. Like, he needs some defensive help.
Yeah, the Necro just feels like food right now. We'll be going BKB, it looks like. Oh, Cinderant. Not sure if we're going to find anybody here. Has a Blink Dagger, by the way, so relatively farmed on this Earth Spirit. Troll
Cancel,
Warlord, I
he's
see the
chasing down
crush.
bottom.
Corrosive Haze on the
I
Earth
found him.
Spirit
I
era.
got
There's
him.
the stun, the Shackle Shot as well. And that is going to be another death for your position 1 Troll Warlord. 7K
now.
lead.
All because of that team fight, man. I thought this game was getting way out of control.
Yeah.
And then they found that fight with the PL. You know, we were talking about not finding fights, but then shadowed by Kezu, even though it felt like Final Tribe had kind of predicted what was going to happen, they actually just brought everyone for the Radiant for the first time the whole game. They kind of saw their moment. They're like, this is what we've been waiting for. We've itemized for this, and it looked very Immortals-esque. That's why that team is so successful in terms of like run at you Dota, but it's always well set up by some vision in the backline. And once again, here Kezu
Handskin. Yeah.
should
He
be a
waited.
freebie.
Hey,
Oh no.
I'm surprised he went that early. He was standing there for so long. Maybe waited a little longer, but
Might have
regardless.
been running out. I didn't see.
Yeah, perhaps. Is this tier 1 tower? Looks to be next year's cancel. Looks like we were pretty much right on the nose here after the Lincolns. Will be going Blink into Ags. Blink obviously allowing you to get a little bit more consistency to your shackle shots, which is kind of her major issue right now.
Mm-hmm. Cinderin has Blink, though, so I think that's fine. That's why you don't need Blink. You just rely and have confidence in your Earth Spirit to set all this up, and then that way you can go for the Aghanims, because it gives you way more damage. And here's that combo
Kezu
in
and company.
effect.
Disrupt. Oh, he's going to actually get blocked here by Hansky. He's been doing a pretty good job of that this game, but
That was pretty
I
high.
believe Les Q will die one way or the other, or maybe not. Can he get the
Sure
Shuriken?
can.
No!
Whoa!
He lives.
Wait, what?
That is like a Matrix moment right there.
He kicked him.
Huh? Did he?
Well, his kick's on cooldown. Oh, he didn't kick. Did he not have a stone? I don't know.
I don't know. All I know is that he lived,
'Cause
and he's
it's only
Neo.
a stun with a stone, so I guess he just didn't. He didn't have a stone down.
Air trying to get
kicked
as
the
much farm as he
disruptor
can
himself.
right now. But this bottom tier 3 is going to be in peril. The Nullifier is online, and they're just going to go right on top of Doom. The Nullifier applied,
Shackled
and
him.
that is a dead Giannism fan. And he's
Oh,
dead
yeah.
for 50 seconds. This could be Rex.
Can't do that.
They
Just
still
got
have
shackled.
Aegis on Tomato. Cancel. He's actually just going to straight Ags. Doesn't even care about Blink anymore.
Yeah, 100%.
And fortifications popped. That's a... Was that a Nullifier again? No. Nullifier's up and good to go as we have the initiation. Static Storm kind of on the kinetic field. Not exactly, but Tomato gets off the Doppelganger, surprisingly enough. The Aegis is there. They have to be real careful. Can they reinitiate here? Shackle shot. Oh, it's not going to connect. Oh, I guess it will onto that creep. Thought it was going to be a double hero one, but the BKB was popped by Hackstren.
Very nice.
And with that, that's Slaughter dead for 40 seconds. This is a dead melee Rax. I don't think there's any way you can defend this. Probably just give it up and wait it out.
He's so annoying this game. He's just like hiding the back line, casting spells, glimmering people when they need it, force staffing. Very nice spot for him, and of course, wow, he just manta
doppelganged it.
No, he
manta.
manted it.
Damn.
Oh, the true style plays of PL.
That's pretty sick.
Damn. The shrine.
So when Weehaw was talking about being position 4 or position 5 in this case, I thought it would be a great idea because, well, at the time, position 4 was it was kind of flashy, I guess you could say, especially around the TI stages, but not as much anymore. But the one thing and the one reason that everybody thought he'd be really good in this role is because he is an amazing spellcaster. Like you'll see we'll talk about this in a second here, is Les Q will get initiated. Actually, no, it's the Troll Warlord who gets stunned up, shackled to a tree, and Era can't do anything about that. Dead for 74 seconds. Les Q looks to be next on the list, and this is just spiraling out of control if you're a Final Tribe fan right now.
Yeah, they didn't find those BKBs. Like, Troll's used it once, and he just gets chain stun. Doesn't have a chance this time. Dies, and they're just getting destroyed by this Diffusal Blade. And the Nullifier, too, which once again now on Doom.
And Doom is in a lot of trouble. The Crush comes in, only stunning the PL, though. And, yeah, Doom is dead again. Has no mana to even cast his ultimate. Truly unfortunate. Hanskin looks to be next. The Illusions are just doing so much work this game. Tomato, level 20 with the Gem of True Sight. Haxorn pops the BKB, but really to not much effect here as he will be applied the pressure now. And, yeah, this should be about to wrap it up here.
Damn. Hazel stayed pretty well farmed this game. He kept up with Tomato. How many kills does Tomato have right now? 11. Damn.
Yeah. For show.
Man,
Tier 3 tower going down. Haxorn has to buy back, and I don't see how they could possibly defend this. Troll Warlord will be back up soon. But the Focus Fire ensures that it doesn't really matter. Has 3,500 gold in the bank as well. And they're probably just going to focus on these shrines and go about their business. So what I was saying about Weehaw, if I can continue my story. He is an amazing spellcaster, but if you notice when he played mid, he really, really struggled in the laning stage. Like to the point where he would just literally every game get dumpstered by somebody 1v1. Just has real hard, like mechanically speaking, maybe I guess is the best way to put it. He would really have trouble. But once he got items, he was better than everybody in the game. And not necessarily like when you play support, you're not going to get items necessarily, but spell casting, you have more spells to cast when you're support than you are core in most cases. So
yeah, and they tend to be more powerful too.
Right. So it definitely makes sense in theory, and we're seeing some of that come into play right now.
I have to say, I never would have thought I'd see Cinderin playing the Air Spirit and
yeah, I agree with that.
And Weehaw on a Silencer. That's crazy that they've really adapted those roles lately. Seems wild.
Well, Weehaw might be saying, hey, I don't like Earth Spirit unless he's mid. That's the only way I'll play him. Sorry, guys. And that was what he did back in the day with Secret when they won the major. What a beast. But this game looking to be closed here out pretty shortly. 21k lead here for mid or feed. Jackal not going to connect. And just one more set of racks to go. The ward game. Oh, he gets glimmered. All right.
Yeah, don't die for this.
25% cooldown reduction, by the way, on to Wind Ranger.
Yeah, very nice. Especially because they have a bunch of detection for the Bounty Hunter anyway. So, and you're sieging high ground.
Mini stun focus
adds
fire.
up.
Are you kidding me? Jesus, that's pretty ridiculous. What do you take actually? Do you actually go the 3 shackles?
You take
I don't
the
think
mini
so.
stun. There's no way. You take
I agree.
mini stun.
I end up saying stuff like that, and then I see players get the complete opposite. Like I originally thought the 3 arrows was god awful, but it's actually amazing. You know.
I think the thing about the shackle is that if you're just not if you didn't get damage items the whole game because you're some off lane or support Wind Ranger, then it's understandable that you get the 3 shackles. But he's mid, so.
Oh, dust is pop, but to no avail. And Aaron Company look to be making their Their final stand here in Captain's Draft. This is an elimination match, by the way. And cancel. Just applying a little bit of pressure to this tier 3 as the lanes continue to push. The bottom lane slowly but surely will be pushed up as well.
Oh, they're doing their best to hold out here. Final try, but Roche will be back up here in 1 minute. And yeah, you can see cancel. Sending an arrow through just now to check. Sorry, if they want to get back into this, it needs to be a big scythe play.
And we have the stun now onto Slardar. He's taking a lot of damage. The shackle will connect. My lord. That is a hack shot right there. Turn off the hacks, brah. That bypassed like 4 creeps to get to that other hero.
Prioritizes heroes.
Yeah. Indubitably. As cancel now. Should feel pretty safe as Slaughter is dead for 30 seconds. No buyback to speak of. TP here from Necrophos. Hackstrom really hasn't picked up any farm after this raid. He picked up a BKB and that's it. Yeah, he's looking pretty right now. Making Windrunner look okay. Of course, it was mostly the support play, I feel like, and Tomato, once he started getting involved in fights. Pretty dirty. He's a Spirit Vessel now. Synderen jumps in, gets a double stun, beautifully done, into a shackle shot. Necrophos taking tons of damage. But here comes the... Oh, Era jumps in. They take out the racks, though. That's the range only. Focus fire applied. This could be a decent fight for Final Tribe, as there's the Necrophos. Oh, not enough damage to actually get the kill, but they'll find 2 kills nonetheless. The old-fashioned way. And now the Doom's still applied to Kezu. Can go invis here in a second. We'll try to do so. Has the gem. Do they have any dust?
They see the death pulse.
That damn death pulse, man. And they're going to find him, and they get the gem. All right.
Oh, my... All right, they found it. I thought they
Technically
wouldn't find it for
a good hold there for Final Tribe.
And the key thing there was Era BKB'd and then jumped in, right? So he didn't get muted for once. And he got his 9-second BKB off.
That's true, and that's going to leave Roche open.
Roche.
Era can take this in quick succession. Buyback, though, onto Kezu.
Yeah, look where Tomato is, though. He's like in their base.
Yeah, slowly applying some pressure to this melee Rax as here comes Synderen with the double stun. The tracks come out. He's just going to get destroyed in the pit.
Uh-oh.
As there's a buyback now on the Synderen. They really don't want them to have this Roshan. Despite having a massive lead right now in Era and company. They take the Aegis, they take the cheese. Kind of surprising they used a couple buybacks on this.
A little unhinged, perhaps. I mean, if Cancel's not buying back, I'm surprised anyone else is.
Yeah.
Like, he definitely feels like the one that would come in there and actually make an impact. Especially because Tomato was, like, in their base causing havoc instead. I think he got one of the tier 4s. I'm pretty sure that wasn't down before, and then...
Okay, yeah.
The melee racks are still there, so... Someone also bought a Blink. It was the Necrophos. So we're looking for that really key scythe this game.
If only it was the old Aghanim Scepter as well.
Shadow
Boy, I really missed that.
Plus, they lost the gem. I wonder if they can buy a new gem. Can't tell anymore. Sad life, but
Does it show
ratings
anymore?
definitely need one. No, you can't check anything in the shop anymore. You can't check wards or gems.
Oh, no. Not like this.
Very frustrating.
Not like this, please. All right, well, some signs of life here for Final Tribe. I mean, they're not going up against a Rasta, at least, right? So you can technically defend. Up. Cancel, able to blink out in time. Has the Crystallis, by the way. And I'm kind of hoping they hit 25 at least. I just want to see what he gets, just to make sure of this. Now that MKB doesn't have a mini stun, that's how they make up for it, I guess.
There you go. I don't know. I could see him getting a shackle shot, honestly, this game, because they're so far ahead. Plus, there's other issues. Like, a lot of the time when you are focus firing someone, they tend to be shackled anyway. So it's like, what good is a mini stun doing? That's one.
You can mini stun buildings, Trent Pax.
That does no. No.
Why is that not a thing? Like,
Why?
do you think? Like, let's think of it this way,
yes,
right?
stun a tower. It makes no sense.
No, I understand that there shouldn't be an easily accessible way to do that. But Windrunner is pretty garbage, right? It's
you can
level
literally
25.
stun towers with meteor hammer.
Yeah, that's why I said I hate that item. I don't like it. But Windrunner, on the other hand, mini stunning towers, like, it doesn't make that big of a difference. It's not a big nerf, you know?
Dumb.
My ideas have been implemented on a consistent basis. Don't question me, Trent.
Just you wait. 7.07C. Here it comes. Stunned towers, Wind Ranger. Haha! Stunning the throne. Your team just loses.
So what items have we seen that are new? Like, we've been seeing Kaya a lot more often. Eon Disc has kind of fallen off after the initial... I mean, it's kind of situational depending on if you want to play somebody that needs
Nullifier's
to
pretty
survive.
hype. All right, this might be the big fight for them
Yeah.
if they can find the right angle here. Definitely a very sneaky one. Jonas
And scan.
not leading with the
He
invis.
finds cancel, but the blink out to safety. Into the track, into the cinder and stun.
Bail.
Shackle will connect, and down goes Handskin, but Era jumps in with the BKB. That's the buyback onto Slardar.
Oh!
Cancel barely lives through that engagement. It's going to get earned up as well. And the fight continues. Weehop pops that global silence before he probably will fall here. The gem is sitting right next to him as Kezu will continue to track people left and right. Hacks are in. Trying to chase, but to no avail. Looks like another shackle shot will connect, this time on Era. Cancel does not want to commit to actually getting that kill because Doom was close by. Still has his ultimate, by the way. Cancel's there, but he can't take off the Lincolns. And lots of damage coming through. Troll trying to fight through this. He has the Aegis still. And that Maelstrom going to work. Doom finally applied to Phantom Lancer. It doesn't look like it's going to make any difference as Era jumps in. Will get the Aegis down. And Slardar and company, they're going to try to continue chase. Cancel again.
Cancel,
Teeping a beautiful shackle shot
That's a
yet
dieback.
again. Cancel is just styling over everybody.
Man, all right. We have to say Wind Ranger buffed, of course, because of evasion. I don't know if we said it, but obviously that she does get a buff because of that, and it really came to affect that fight. Old MKB, dead
Yeah.
Wind Ranger. There are like 4 hits that were lethal that she dodged. Brutal.
Wait, who has MKB? Nobody has MKB.
Troll.
Troll
Yeah.
has MKB?
He missed a bunch of
Oh,
hits
he
that
does.
fight, and I'm just like, I thought she was
Yeah.
dead, and then the miss, and I'm like, oh, haha, lol.
That's true.
What a time to be alive.
Well, Tomato.
Oh, the sentry.
5 versus 4. The silence onto Doom into the focus fire again. Why are you only level 22 still, Tomato? Or Cancel. I want to see this 25. Unacceptable. Well, focus fire is going to be up pretty shortly. Well, it is right now. Shackle shot will not connect. Ghost Shroud is popped. Fortification used in turn. And here comes the focus fire again. Taxstern pops the BKB. Era attempting to chase. Doesn't want to go too far outside his base, and the BKBs have been expended. Double shackle shot. This could be the end of the game into a power shot, but a nice static storm. Kinetic field combination, zoning people out. Doom going to be applied pressure by the Phantom Lancer. Tomato going to work on him. He's able to get his Shadow Blade off in time. Patrol Warlord, there's the shackle. There's the death. He's going to have to buy back now. Cancel. He's getting extremely low. Lotus Orb applied. He will die to the
Nice.
Radiance, it seems. And this Rax
Troll's
will
trying to come in and
survive.
save Doom.
Yeah, Tomato really wants to get this Doombringer. The
Guys,
Necrophil's
that's
ult on the
real.
wrong target.
That's real.
Oh my, Tomato attempting to TP out, but the glimpse will be there. He will finally get, at the very least, the Doombringer. But hey,
Did they think that was
Final
fake?
Tribe survives again.
They just all left him. And then Doom just dies. Oh, that's
Poor
so
Doom.
painful. Phantom Lancer, what a noxious hero.
Is this accurate? This fight recap? It's essential wash. I mean, XP going heavily in favor of Final Tribe as expected, but no
It
real
was a
goal
long
change.
fight. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Not a ton of deaths though. Cinderon's working on an Aghanim Scepter, by the way. That will be pretty filthy.
Did you hit the buyback chart?
The buyback. Oh wow. Okay. That's
No.
quite nice.
Just a lot of no. It's a hard no. All right,
Aegis is gone for Era, but he has cheese
Ooh.
still.
They have scouted where Hanskin is. Can anyone make a play here? I don't think so.
Oh, you can go for the courier, maybe. No. Oh. All right. Aegis is gone. Roche not going to be up for a little bit here.
Minute and a half minimum.
What does Troll get next? Can he get anything next? What's this BKB at? 6 seconds right now. The Blink Dagger has been helping him a lot to get in and out of fights. I don't think you can drop that. You have to have the MKB. The Battle Fury is used to push out these waves because you're basically going against Mega Creeps here pretty shortly.
It would probably be the SNY, but I mean, he still has a long ways to go. I mean, he still needs buyback, so his next item isn't really a concern right now, I don't think. Lincoln's wouldn't even be too terrible for him, honestly, but that mute is
I think
destroying
evasion.
him.
I think he needs a butterfly.
Yeah, that's true. Also very good. But Tomato prepping for that already, thinking about an MKB.
Battle Trance Dispels. I didn't know that was a talent. Interesting.
That's huge this game, actually.
Huh.
Kind of forgot about that, but goes for the Whirling Axes, also very good. with the
So what is the
PL
cooldown here?
illusions.
3 second. My God, dude, that's so. Jesus, that's
All right,
ridiculous.
that's pretty wild.
You're blinded for how long? 2 seconds, or is it 3 seconds?
It's 5 seconds, but it's only 60%.
Oh, okay.
Synderen? They're running past Synderen. All right, they finally see.
Well, he's dead. Era actually pops the BKB. Shackle Shot will not connect. I mean, they could maybe potentially just run to the base and backdoor this tower, but creeps are not anywhere near his Weehaw. He is
So
most likely
risky.
going to die. There's a Shackle Shot onto a tree. Static Storm used to no effect. Glimpse out of town. Troll Warlord. Oh my God, he's going to have to pop the cheese. It's canceled. Does so much damage. It's a slaughter. So 1 for 1 at the end of the day. Haxorn pops the BKB. Trying to create some space here.
Necrophos trying to chase Weehaw, but he blinks into the trees.
Oh, that's rough. As BKB's popped by Giannis and Fan, he's going to get right-clicked by Tomato. Troll Warlord stuck inside as well, but looks like the Disruptor will be next. And there's the pressure apply. Troll Warlord just melts. He completely melts to those illusions. Does he have the crit or something? He does. That is so insane. And the
nice
Shackle
shackle.
Shot. Look at these crits, dude. That actually makes a huge difference.
Couple
Holy
big
cow.
holds there from Final Tribe. Impressive stuff, but that's it. It's over.
It is over. So Era, part of the original Captain's Draft. Oh, we're going to have the Reaper Scythe actually come into play here, but not going to be to much effect here as Haxorn. Not a whole lot can be done, my friend, as Tomato and company will be right-clicking this Ancient. Oh, Doppelganger out of the kinetic field. Just trying to kite things around here. Haxorn pops the BKB, trying with all his might to defend the honor of Final Tribe. Tomato now with that crit, though. Look at him go. He literally 3-shot him. Literally 3-shot. Pretty ridiculous. GG well played's come out. So Final Tribe, Era, part of the original squad that won Captain's Draft, the first iteration with Fnatic when he was on the team with the likes of Fly and No Tail. He will be going home now as Final Tribe is eliminated.
Hype series. So that was a very fun couple of games there.
And a very good morning for Midder Feed.
Indeed. So they move on. Let's look at the bracket real quick, actually.
So now that means they face a Char, right?